Looks like Tayam is playing a land passing. We see a wild growth come down for Atraxa.
Yeah, turn 1 wild growth, not too bad. I mean, not a crazy start, but it's at least something.
No turn 1 stacks piece, no turn 1 anything though from the Tayam player.
It makes me wonder what they've got in their hand.
Might be a Enlightened Tutor or something?
Possibly. Worldly Tutor too, maybe, but...
Yeah, either one. Windfall.
Oh, and the Windfall. Oh my goodness.
If this is a tutor, though, that's going to be actually really good for the Tayam.
Yeah.
Tremnek really getting the hand that they desperately kind of want. You know, this is the kind of finals hand that you dream of, right?
Wheeled into the fish, though. Mental misstep. Rough.
Mental misstep. Playing mean here.
I would love to see that Archon this turn.
We do get to see Tayam here. Tayam's a really hard deck. You've got a lot of lines you can go for it. There's a lot of complexity to it. And I mean, it's a stacks list. You've got to know what everyone at the table is doing if you want to play stacks well. And Black Bolt has really shown that they know how to play stacks well, as they're currently coming in here undefeated with only 1 draw, winning every other match. We've got 2 blue farms because can't go anywhere without blue farm these days. So the nice thing about blue farm is that even if your hand doesn't have much, if you can get to your commanders, you can fish a way out.
Mm-hmm.
If the problem can't be fixed with more cards, you're not throwing enough cards at it.
But I think Mana Crypt is a safe choice here. And either getting that Crom or maybe having something in hand is pretty solid.
Oof. Tayam misses the land drop, though, sadly. Has to pass.
Seeing
Smothering Tide.
Smothering Tide coming out here.
And especially against Blue Farm, whose whole shtick is that they want to draw a bunch of cards. It's, yeah.
If you can stick it, it's really good.
It is. Yeah, the Ottawara.
Ottawara. Another one of those situations where it's like, yeah, you need the land drop, so you play it, but doesn't mean you like it.
Probably gonna see Crom here, if I had to guess. They are choosing to swing, probably into the Atraxa.
And then Enlightened Tutor. Okay, alright.
Going for the Crypt here, it definitely is the safe play. Being able to actually play cards out, I'm sure they're really looking forward to.
Looks like the Arkham is coming in down with a Vigilance counter.
Yep. Yeah, the time was already in play because of the Jeweled Lotus earlier.
Mm-hmm. So we'll be good. It's getting at least a little bit of the engine online. Not where you want to be as a Tayam player, but it's a start. And I've seen them come back from a lot worse. But we do see actually the Eldritch Evolution coming down, going for a 2-drop.
Well, 2 or 3.
2 or 3, yeah.
I mean, Ranger Captain is safe, it's consistent. It protects you, it stops others, and it gets you a card.
Yeah. All great things.
Yeah, it feels weird to play Toxic Deluge here.
I mean, I don't hate it. Get rid of the Ranger, get rid of the Rule of Law.
Yeah. Okay, so it's just leaving the Croms on the board. I have to say, things were looking real bad for Snack earlier on here, but now I'm fine with it. I think it's in a very good spot, right? Being able to resolve that wrist stick and having access to the Chrome, you're drawing a lot of cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, though, there's more fuel for the Smothering Tithe, so that could be a factor down the road.
Seeing a second spell come out here, though.
Ooh, okay. There's a Crom, Ristic, Crom, Jigger, which will all feed into the Smothering Tithe. Does counter it and gives the turn to the Atraxa player, who has a lot of mana and now a lot of options.
It is got to be an interaction.
If I'm Chris, I'm ecstatic here.
Yeah. Silence, yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that hand. Silence. If nothing, cast Atraxa. Even if there isn't nothing, probably cast Atraxa, let's be real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got 11 treasures, may as well cast Atraxa.
And that's the downside of removing stacks and just having to pass to your opponents.
Yeah, as I was saying, if I'm Atraxa here, I'm real happy.
Mm-hmm.
DT is pretty good.
Mana Drain. Mox Opal with, plenty of treasures.
Was that an Ottawa they picked up?
Yeah,
was.
I believe so. Demonic Tutor here.
What are you tutoring for here?
Kitten, probably, right? Is that what you get here?
I want to see the kitten. I could see it being other things, but I
Yeah.
want to see the kitten.
They don't have a ton of mana left. They only have 5, but yeah.
Yeah, that's kitten. Let's go,
Yeah.
baby.
This, importantly, it turns off that Mox Opal, right? Have they played Lan yet this time?
I don't
I think they
I
have.
don't know. I see Vampiric,
There we
I
go.
see Mana Vault, I see Imposter Mech, I see Culling
Vault.
Ritual.
I don't want to call it early, and I don't want to do bias casting.
Oh well, this is looking bad for every player who isn't Atraxa.
Their mana is still something to consider. I actually kind of think I would have liked them to get the crop rotation instead if they have played a land this turn.
No, they go infinite.
Buddy? Can't top that.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, because their mana is an issue right now.
They're one off.
Okay, they
That's
do have the
fine.
land
Yeah,
drop.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Can tap that. And they just need to hit another artifact.
This deck has really been on a tear, right, over the
It
past
has.
couple of months, and it just keeps showing up, and it's been delivering. I think maybe just enough, to push that food chain strategy over the edge, and it's really unique in that regard. I mean, not many people are playing the food chain lists right now, apart from maybe some Roccos, and it's super fun. It
Well, I
just
think-
does so much.
They're not there just yet, but they're close.
Oh, yeah, well, that's... What do you
So
put
that
on
gets
top? I
the
don't know.
fairy?
Oh, yeah, and then you can flicker with the fairy, and then that's GG, right? Yeah.
A lot of people just kind of forgot. It's like, oh, it's like we are Grixis players. We just Nas and we use Breach and we win. It's like, green still has some things. So sack the treasure.
Dark Ritual.
There's the Dark Writ. Go for the flicker.
Flicker the Atraxa, okay.
I'm gonna be honest. The more I see Chris Claw play this deck, the more I want to build it.
Great piloting skills up the deck here.
And then Wish Claw, that works too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Well
That's
done.
lit. That's awesome.
That's beautiful, yeah. The fairy, yep.
And there's the
GG.
fairy.
If you want to support us, you can go to Patreon at patreon.com/Ka0s Tournaments. And we also post weekly gameplay videos soon, at least. And we've also got the podcast on YouTube or on Spotify with episodes every other week.